Oh, okay. I'm live. Yay. Alright, meanwhile, I'm gonna try accessing it from desktop. Hey guys, I don't know if it's gonna be recorded or not. I'm gonna basically, I have been doing live streaming on TikTok, and team suggested me when I try streaming together in YouTube as well. So yeah, just trying to do that. Let's see how it's gonna come, and I'm gonna try to access the chat from the another window, or actually I can even access from right here. uh, just want to make sure I get to see your questions and say okay, I think I can see hi. All right, now I'm gonna go to live in TikTok as well, which I am doing regularly. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, I'm finally live in multi-channel. Hey guys, if you are just tuning in, you are here new in my channel. So I just went live in TikTok and also in YouTube. So my primary goal here is to guys help you with navigating your career in IT, especially as a IT student or career switcher or recent graduate. And based on my experience helping hundreds of IT students build their career in Australia as a programmer or software engineer, most of the time what I have seen is they are falling behind on their career. Is not because they don't have a capacity or knowledge, it's because of the mindset. So there are a few mindset really we need to change, and I wish I can help doing that. Let me see if I can set up more in here. And anybody say hi, I'm gonna say hello back. So hi Anusha. Gonna access TikTok as well from live so that I can literally look into the messages. Give me 1 second, guys. It's so fun doing live.
Most and SaaS builders have no clue how to price their product. They either price to
really fun to do live, and I really want to do this because every time I finish my work, I just want to chill with you guys and share the knowledge and even learn something from you. All right, so I think I have now what I need ready to help you. So, okay. All right, guys. Hey, Rishi, how you doing? Um, hey guys, today is a bit different setup, not as usual. So I'm streaming in YouTube as well as in TikTok. So trying to reach out as many people as possible. So any of you, even if in the YouTube or TikTok, if you write down any comment, I can access them, and I'll just hop between the channel. And even though I'm not looking into the camera right now, like here in TikTok and here in YouTube, I will still be able to see your questions, guys, and I'm seeing you in multiple um, desktop here because I have huge screen, like 49-inch screen. So more than happy to answer your question and make sure I will not miss any of the questions. So today's framework gonna be around, let's say, how fast you gonna get the job. So that's the theme I'm gonna talk about it. And if you have any question related to starting your career in Australia as a programmer, software developer, or in AI, please do ask question. More than happy to help. And this will be best if you are currently studying IT or recent graduate, or you have overseas experience but you don't know how to navigate job in Australia. So let me help you out. So what I want to share today is one, my team basically today have a discussion with Hi Pritham. Uh, a discussion saying somebody called just to, I mean, of course, we call or somebody called, had a chat with someone, and they say they were still learning and growing themselves, which is really good. We want everybody to make sure learn and grow Um, but I think a lot of time what I have seen is that IT student, they don't understand the time sensitivity or the sensitiveness of the timeline. So how long does it take to become job ready? And on the top of that, what actually takes to become job ready? And what I have seen is friend doing it is that I studied X programming language back in universities, or I have done this as a work in the past and I must do that only. So that's not the right way to think, guys. What we need to think is not what we like to do right now, but what company are looking for. We need to look into like what is in demand in our city and what I need to become job ready in terms of that. So if you stuck with, look, everything has an expiry date. This is another thing I like to share. Everything have an expiry date. If you have learned some programming language 4 or 5 years ago, you don't have to stick with it. You pretty much have forgotten anyway. So you can definitely learn another programming language or tech stack faster than what you have learned in the past. So that's the thing we like. My team discussed about. Somebody had a discussion with someone and said, "Hey, they did Python. Python is not bad either, guys. And they want to stick with Python, and he learned a few years ago, and have worked as a Python backend developer overseas for like few years ago as well. And the experience is not too long either. So in that case, he would like to stick with that tech stack, and it's completely okay, no problem with that, guys. But my only concern is that if you are planning to stick with, because what you have done in the past, it's gonna hurt you in long run. Okay, it's a mindset you need to change. So you need to look into, is there enough job out there in the market using that tech stack? If there is, and then you need to look into, is it easy to get into the industry based on your circumstances as well as around the city, the requirement. So only then you decide, should you learn that, and if somebody want to learn Python, it's okay to learn another programming language. So that's why we have this thing called don't marry one programming language. That's like a kind of meme around the programmers. So yeah, that's the thing I want to talk more around as a theme today. But along the way, I will answer your questions. If I don't know anything, I'll write it down, note it down, make sure I'll come up with the solution other day. So I'm gonna go back to the comments if there is any. Looking into the TikTok, I'm gonna go to TikTok first. Okay, Vivek, can you switch from mechanical engineer to AI? Hi, Vivek Adhikari. Great question. I think there was same question a few days ago. 100% you can switch into AI career, but the only question here is that I would like to ask how many years of mechanical engineering experience you have. If you have just done degree as a mechanical engineer and you didn't find passion, you can definitely get into AI. That's completely okay. But my principle is that instead of like anybody who is listening right now and wanna switch the career, maybe this is something you may wanna think at least once. Instead of switching career completely, it's always better stack the technology on the existing experience. For example, Vivek, you may have some mechanical experience. See what part of the AI you can stack on the top that will help you to basically build a career of AI in the mechanical field or automobile field or somewhere around that. For example, if you really like to be nerdy, maybe you can get into the robotics, because in order to become a great robotics engineer, you need to know mechanics, you need to know electronics, you need to know AI. So that's a great promising career, high paying job. It's really great in demand. So I would look into that scope first. If not, how much experience do you have in mechanical engineering, and see what are the work in the mechanical business surrounding. Can you automate using AI? Because you're going to learn AI anyway, rather learn AI to solve existing problem that you have more experience in. So usually company like to hire someone who has domain expertise more than technical stack. itself. It depends on the company as well, the priority. So that will really give you extra benefit to you. And if you do not want to get into mechanical at all, then just get into the AI development. So since again, once you want to get into the AI, it's like you want to look into your timeline. How long time do you have to get yourself ready to get into the industry? If you need to get to job within, let's say, 6 months, then starting coding today is not going to be enough time for you, right? If you are starting completely from scratch, versus if you want to get the job in next 6 months, you may want to learn low code tool to automate the business. So you're going to learn how you're going to need to learn to understand the business problems and then solve them using automation tool. For example, Anatan tool, Make, Lindy. I talk about that all the time. And then even now, GPT, OpenAI has their own automation tool. Learn them. They are not too hard and not too complex to learn, but it does take significant time as well. So if you can do that, that's why you can definitely start switching your career faster. And you can definitely do it. You don't need to quit what you are doing right now. You can continue doing whatever you are doing it, and then just utilize your extra 10-20 hours a week available time to upskill yourself and become job ready. All right, and then of course you need to get the job. So I hope that helps you. Vivek, follow me up with question. I see another question you have. I'm working as a mechanical engineer, but more passionate in AI. Have been doing RPS at work. What is RPS? Can I have a quick look? Okay, RPS, remote pilot. Oh wow, that's okay. This is something really good scope of working, because last time, like whenever it comes to, let's say, aircraft or drone technology, I think you can even get into those. Last time I was mentoring the youngster entrepreneurs in UTS University here as part of their college, and one of the team, they were working on um, custom build drone technology, where they can plug and play with different tools that helps them with the agriculture. So that was amazing project. I was mentoring them, and it's a huge scope. So um, I think stack the AI skill on the top of your experience. That's going to give you more value, Vivek, if you can. I hope that helps you. The next one is Booth. Nice to see you again. Hello, hi. What are the main career path in AI? So there are like 4 or 5 different career path you can get into AI. So you can literally literally, let's go from easiest to hardest path. The easiest path is just learn to use LLMs and existing tools to become better at it, reduce your time to complete your existing task. So for example, using ChatGPT to write email, or using Hazen or Ad Creative to create the ad if you are in the marketing. So use those tools. Even if you are, let's say, graphics designer, use the tools, existing tools, to speed up your creative productivity, or similar to based on what your career is in. So that's like a very high level utilization of AI. And if you don't start doing that, at least you won't be able to get into the next. And then if you don't, then you'll be um, replaced by AI, by the person, or by the another person who already know or can do that. The next level of the AI career is basically learn to automate. Try to understand the company or business problem and learn to automate using existing AI tool, which is like, as I said before, the automation. For example, N8N use. You can even literally create agent like a RAG-based agentic AI using automation tool as well. So learn that using existing tool. You don't have to like learn bunch of them. You can start with maybe Zapier or N10. If you can just get that done, or just go to the new OpenAI, excuse me, the automation framework, you can get into that. And this is one of the very in demand right now. And if you learn that, if you just Google up AI automation agencies, so many things gonna come up, and a lot of people are looking for that. You can even do like a freelancing on that. There's a great career to start with, regardless your age. And on the top of that, or if you want to go to the next level, that's where the crazy things happens. You will become a software engineer with the AI skills. So whatever you could do before using the low code automation tool, now you can do that, or should be able to do, using code. So you write down with the code, and of course you will use AI to write the code to build that, instead of using the low code tool. And then you might be asking, if there is already tools to do the things, then why would you need to write the code and then rebuild that? A very valid question. But whenever it comes to using the existing no code tool solution, there's a lot of limitation, and then the cost is another issue as well. It's rather you want to create something which you have full control over and flexibilities. That's why you need a full stack engineer with AI development skill. And this is the role going to be very in demand next year. And that's why we are preparing our student working on this kind of skill level. So guys, this is the best time to get, if you really want to build your very technical career, this is the best time to actually start building your career using coding and AI combination right now. So I hope you have been following through. So on the top of that, if you want to become a next level, want to choose the next level career path in AI, then you're gonna go to AI, or not AI, machine learning engineers. So as a machine learning engineer, you'll be doing a lot of like a math, statistic, literally recreating LLMs, or using existing LLMs to train specific, creating or training specific model based on company or some industry specific information. So that's the hierarchy of the AI career. And the top one is the easiest one, easy to get and easy to be replaced. Bottom one is the hardest one to get into, the best pay, and very hard to be replaced. The best is to get into the middle two. So that's why you need to start. And you will have at least few year career in there. I hope that helps you. Put 9841. Okay, the next question coming from Mike Momo. Hey guys, please forgive me if I happen to pronounce your name incorrectly. I'm sorry about that. That was not my intention, but sometime I may do that. Yes, thank you for understanding. Hey Mike, people are saying AI is going to blow off in general term. Any idea on it? So when you say blow off, are you talking about AI as a bubble that might just blow off? If that's the case, it's like, yeah, like until last year we were not sure. Probably it could blow off, and it's like another internet boom, like what happened in .com crash around 2000. But especially now, when we look into the AI scope, AI can think, AI can do research, and AI can do reasoning as well. Looking into these three use case, I think AI will gonna stay here for a long time. I think we need to start adapting it. So maybe the hype is too much right now, especially the company who creates AI product tools. They're gonna do so much to hype it around, so people jump into it because of the FOMO, and definitely the people pay for it. But probably you have started using AI already, and then you see how much good they have become, and you probably have saved few hours a week already, right? And it's only going to be better and better at it. So it's always better we stay ahead with the trend. And I believe it's not gonna be like bubble crash, but it's now more settling down, and definitely it will grow. It will become one of the vital skill that everybody need to know. That's my opinion, what I see. What do you think about that, Mike? Let me know your opinion too. And the another comment is, Hey CR7. Hey CR, is that the same CR? I think we had a chat last time as well. Since AI and GPT been brilliant to start the career, your course of 8K is way too much. That's so valid, CR. I'm not sure where you are in the career, where you are in the journey of the career. Do you know still 90% people, student, probably you included that, haven't got the job. The AI was already there since 2022, very popular, right? Why? And one more thing, guys, what we teach is there, but if you look information out there, you're gonna find better course, better training, better resources, better information out there in internet than what I have. There are like smart people than me out there, brilliant people out there providing content. But why you guys haven't got the job yet? Because you don't have a structure, you don't have someone to hand hold you when you need it, because motivation wants off so fast, you need mentor to drag you through. Yeah, and then another 10 different things. Yes, so that's why the program is required. And it's again the not, it is not for everybody, definitely not. And I really wish every single person should build a career all by themselves without spending a dime. Yeah, I believe that too, and that's why I'm here to provide free information, so that you guys, when you are lost, I'm here to give you the guidance. When you need some information, I'll provide some direction, so you go build a career. But not everybody can do it, and then not certainly everybody have time. That's why the course cost. And when you're talking about that amount, go find other local organization. They'll charge you 20-25,000 plus for the lower quality service than what we provide. Anyway, sorry guys, I had to explain that when somebody comes up with that type of question, but I'm purely here to provide the value, guys. If you have any question, more than happy to answer. Remember, I'm here to provide value. Ask me any question you may have it. Okay, Sierra, I hope that help you understand the importance of the course and training. And then again, not all the course and training are created equally. So just want to let you know that as well. All right, next is Vivek. By the way, guys, it's really good when some people come and ask about the product or challenge about the topics. That's where I get to glorify about my product and services. But again, that is never gonna be my intention here on the live. But when I get chance, guys, I'm gonna glorify. Please don't mind it, okay? I'm here to provide value. Thank you. Okay. The next one, Vivek. I'm working as a mechanical engineer. I think we already talked about that, Vivek. Let me know what you think about that. Hey Som, thank you for follow. Hey guys, if you have been like listening to me, if you have found value, please do me a favor. Make sure to like, to increase my like. I have realized that when you guys do tap to like this session, the total like count goes higher, and I see when there is a higher like count, the more people joins us, and more people joins, the more question we'll have. More question we have, the more different angle of information we can gather, and we all can build out careers. So please do me a favor, like it and share it. This information might be very helpful for someone who you know, or just share in your profile. That will really help me. And don't forget to follow, guys. That shows me, yes, you guys finding value. And guys, I see some of you have been writing same comment multiple times. I'll assure you guys that I will come down to your comments. I'm looking comments from top to bottom, from TikTok to YouTube, and I'll eventually get to there. You may have to wait until your turn, and you don't really need to repeat multiple times just to save your effort. I'll definitely get into there. But if I go pass through and miss your comment, then you can copy paste again. Thank you for understanding. The next one is MAC of Math. Hey Math, what career regarding coding and AI are on the skills need for the PR? Hey Mac, that would be okay. Follow-up question. Again, another question. How long would you give this unit? All role are filled and no longer in need. Regarding the PR first, first question, how skill needed for PR? Math, I am not migration agent. I won't be able to answer that question, but I have invited migration agent who will join me tomorrow at 6 p.m. so you can come and ask that question. I have even released a form. If you want to ask any question and leave it in the form, I'll ask question to migration agent. So go back to my profile, have a look one of the last video, and there might have a link. So you can ask migration related question, and more than happy to answer. And come tomorrow and ask live. And the next question, I believe, how long would you give this unit all role are fueled and no longer in need? I believe you are trying to say, as per my understanding, is that how long are you offering this course, and what happens when the course is no longer needed because all the role is going away or filled through? Well, in that case, what we do is every 6 months we do market research and see what's going on in the market and what is most in demand at the moment, as well as what are the openings happening. Based on that, we change the course, we upgrade the course, we restructure the course so that our students always stay ahead of the industry. I hope that answers your question or questions. Now I'm gonna go to next comment. It's a lot. Let me see. Guys, even though I'm looking there, still with you. So just that's my screen to look into the comments. All right, the next one is coming from Robin. Which language is leading in Australia? Hi Robin. So there are a couple of languages. So if we look into the job pool, so JavaScript and TypeScript leading in overall, for especially around the new company and startups ecosystem. And if you get into the more like a government agencies or world banks, they are using .NET and Java. So, and followed by Python, because everybody trying to adapt either data role or the AI role. So that's the demand. JavaScript, TypeScript is most in demand, followed by .NET and Java, and I think Java is more than .NET, and then Python. So that's kind of thing in Australia. Which city are you from, Robin? Or which country are you from? Gokul Basna, thank you for follow. Thank you AHK for share. Thank you for sharing the live. Daniel, thank you for follow. Lady, thank you for follow. Aishma, hey, everyone follow Prem. Thank you, Aishma, for reminding everybody. Thank you again. The next one is yes, you can follow him on LinkedIn. AHK asking what are your qualification. Hey AHK, if I start telling my qualification, whole session will be over. Just very high level qualification, 20 plus years coding, 13 year plus working as a software engineer in Australia, build 5+ startups ground up, mentoring young startups from last 2 to 3 years, help more than hundreds IT students go from not knowing anything to build a great software engineering career. I do also run software and AI automation agency here in Sydney. I don't know what else I miss. Have won some amazing awards. And I think if you go to LinkedIn, you'll find more. And then actually I'll like to connect with other people as well. So why don't you go in the LinkedIn and then have a look. So maybe you will find something you're looking for. Thank you for understanding. Hi, is there any job for laboratory? I think laboratory, like it's a pathology. Lisa, if this is the area, sorry, I do not have insights. I'm more like a technical focus, technology focused person with the technology career in mind. But what you can do is basically, I don't know if you use LinkedIn or Indeed or Seek, go there, and then when it comes to laboratory, probably you may have some typical job titles. Come up with at least 2 to 3 typical job titles, and go to do Boolean search in any job search port, and then you can select by city. So yeah, I believe you are not from Sydney. If that's the case, yeah, you need to use the searching tool. And then, yeah, sorry, I have no idea about the laboratory. Thank you. Cooper, what's the job market? Why is the job market is so bad? Very valid question. Job market is yes, it is tough. Actually, you know what, Cooper, and anybody who is right now listening, job market actually is not tough in order to bad. Problem is what happened was before the COVID, everybody was okay with the level of bad job market. And right after the COVID, during that COVID, especially tech job, a lot of engineers were hired just to handle the traffic and the demand of the people when they are using online portals. And then the hiring was surged so high that post COVID, the demand has gone down of the traffic. So do the demand of the engineer, and then they start firing up. But if you look into the trend pre-COVID and post-COVID, the market is pretty much same. The demand is like gradually growing. So yeah, so it's of all like relevant how we take it. Yes, market was never so easy either. It's basically if you are currently in the market looking for any particular role and you are unable to get it, especially technical related role, it is because you need to look into one of these three things. Either some of them are not well, or we need to restructure your process. You need to know the really great level of skill and experience on the technology stack. You need to know how to get job offer, not relying on to the job search board. How well are you doing networking physically and digitally, especially in the LinkedIn? How are you basically putting yourself out in the LinkedIn to showcase your authority on your technical stack? And then of course comes down to the interview skills. So if you don't have a offer coming to you, then you need to work more time on that. It could be because you don't have enough skills and experience in the industry, or could be wrong tech stack based on your city. So you need to do a little bit of research on that. If you are in Sydney, I talk about, or Australia, I talk about that all the time. You can stay here and then probably you can do follow-up question, or you'll see based on somebody else asking question. So I hope that helps you. Market is always bad, guys, but we need to make it slightly easier by putting more effort on it. I hope that helps you, Kupa. Whoa, Sri, why so many messages? Seems you're really enjoying it, and I'm gonna enjoy that too. Let's go. Thank you for a lot of messages. By the way, guys, if you can write messages as well a lot, it will help me with the algorithm. So more you write in the comment, the more this live session will be suggested to people like you. It will help me reach out more people. Thank you, Sri, for a lot of messages before even reading. So I'm gonna go there. Sri says, hi, Prem sir. Hello, how are you? I'm doing great, especially after a long day of work. This is how I do my relaxation, by talking to people. I'll completely forget everything other than what I have in my core and then get to talk to you guys, and I enjoy. Thank you. Prem sir, I need a job in tech. Great. We need to come up with a specific role, Sri. Anybody, don't say I need job in IT. Don't say I need job in IT. Don't say I need a job in information system. Don't say job in tech. You need to say I need job is I need a job. So say I need an AI developer job. I need a programmer job. I need a software job. You need to come up with 2 or 3 different variations based on your skill set. I teach this to my students all the time. Everything starts from mindset. That's why I'm here, guys, for you. Okay, you need to change your introduction when you meet somebody. From today, guys, do this. First, come up with 1 or 2 job title, regardless you are ready or not. But you're gonna be so committed that you will get into the industry. And then say next time when you meet somebody, say, hey, I'm Prem, I'm software engineer, nice to meet you. And then they'll say, software engineer, and it will open up the conversation. Otherwise, Samir say, nice live. Thank you, Samir. I believe you are on live somewhere. Just send me some message. Okay, and you need to start introducing like that, and then they will introduce you back. And then after having a couple of chat, you can say, hey, I'm available in the industry. Do you know anybody who works in IT industry? Then you're gonna pull their connection in, and then that's how you're gonna get the job. That calls utilizing your low-hanging fruit. So guys, number 1 thing, you have to change your introduction. Start from there. 3, one homework for you already. Okay, I need a job. I can code chat GPT. I can use GPT to code. Cursor as well, great. Cloud Code, great. Can you give me a job? I don't know Node.js, but I know C++. While laughing, I need a job. Remsa, give me a job. I am very hungry. No YouTube, only TikTok. Okay, and oh my god, he has a lot of messages. Okay, so isn't more. So I'm gonna quickly give the answer based on that 3 message. Hey Sri, I see you have been involving in learning it. Please remember, people will not give you a job because you can just buy code. We haven't reached to their point yet. It might happen in end of the 26 or early 27. Yeah, but you must have a foundation skill. So you need to know how to build end-to-end full stack application using software development lifecycle to come up with idea, or take the idea into the project requirement document, into the wireframing, into the prototyping, into the hard coding, then set up CI/CD pipeline, deploy it. Once you can do that, then only go ahead, use the Gen AI to generate the code to do the same thing, so that you see exactly how it is possible and easy to do it. And then only you become job ready. Otherwise, it's going to be very hard. If you are still young, this is what you can do. Build any solution using this vibe coding tool. Try to sell it, make money, learn entrepreneurship. Okay, build any tool or work on any specific problem that you are currently facing yourself to solve it. Maybe many other people are facing the same problem. So build that tool to solve a specific problem and learn to make $1, make it sellable, and then use that project as a gateway to get a job, or maybe you can make great product from there. Yeah, if you can afford to do that, do it. That's the way. Otherwise, you need to learn hard way to get into the hard coding industry. Whatever you see in the news, apart from maybe somewhere in the Bay Area in USA, San Francisco or Silicon Valley area, or unless they are like a AI generative company, not many companies have even adapted to use AI, not even allowed to use AI. Look into those scope first. So you need to, of course, eventually that will change. So in order to get there, and think about that, if you only learn to do vibe coding to build a project, guys, now, and then let's say you become extremely good vibe coder, versus the programmer or the software developer or somebody who is learning hard way to build the problem now, solve the problem and build the project now, and later they adapt vibe code. Who do you think gonna be more valuable? Who do you think company will hire? Right? So go from that mindset, and you will definitely get the job. Remember, your job is 3 steps away: the tech stack expertise, how to get job offer, the LinkedIn strategy, how to get job offer, and build your communication interview skills. That's all. Only 3 things you need. And you need to work on the first step, get the technical stack done in your belt, and then look into your city, wherever you are in, what is the most in demand technology. Use that as your main tool to get job ready, and then only you will go through the finding the job and get the interview. Come here, ask any question when you get stuck. I'm here to help. And I think just learning C++, it's a great programming language to build strong foundation, but not gonna be enough for the job readiness. So you might have to build some project. No YouTube, only TikTok. Actually, I have streamed on the YouTube as my first day. Nobody is there, honestly. Most of you are in TikTok, so I'm gonna build habit doing streaming in multiple places. I just wanna reach more people, that's all. I'm sorry, this is my first time and I just find your account. I'm studying certificate for in IT. Is it cool? Hey lady, please don't be sorry. Okay. And you're saying you are currently studying your certification for in IT. Is it good? That's probably the question. So I think it depends on where you are in the world. So if you are in Australia or most of, okay, you can find out like how advanced your city or country based on like what you are studying. But the rule of thumb is the college, all the degree, certification, do not expect much from them. They don't teach the practical skill you need. Definitely not what is it right now in demand. So that is something you're gonna do as part of just getting certificate. Don't expect too much again. So what I want you to do is find out what is the most in demand tech stack around your city or wherever you can reach. Based on that, start learning tech stack, start building project, literally solve real world project, build project that solves real world problem, and then showcase that in the LinkedIn more than you show up in other platform. Then that's where the job is. If you use that strategy well, like I mentioned before, EOC framework, that's what I have created for my student, and I'm giving it to you guys. Build EOC framework around your city based on your personality, you'll get the job. So again, it's okay, let's not talk about it's a good or bad about the certification, but my basically summary is that don't expect too much from the college and universities. Just focus on learning hands-on practical skills that solves real company problem. And when you basically approach somebody and asking for a job, you want to be like, not, hey, I know this, I can do this, versus I want you to be able to say that I know this, I have done that, maybe I can do that for your company. So think about that statement instead of saying I know this, I can do it, versus I have done this and I can do it for your company. If you just come up with that statement alone, will take you to very close to the job. I hope that helps. Sri, hi from sir, I need job. I have a PR. Okay, if you have a PR, if you don't know where to start, then you definitely need to join my program. I don't say that to everybody. Reach out to me, let's have a chat. I'll provide entire roadmap, clearly give it to you, see if you can do yourself. If not, join the program. I mean, if you have PR, then don't waste your time much, because you have much higher chance to get the job. Okay, Sri, hoping some communication with you, just send me the DM. Next, Prem's answered my question. Guys, just a quick update to you guys. I'm going through my comment from top to bottom. So if you have written there, I'll definitely read it to you. Okay, guys, please have a patience. Might just take some time to get in there. There is so many messages, guys. Thank you for trusting me and loving me and providing that question. And I get to learn a lot from you as well. So if you have been finding this information, this session valuable, guys, then can you please do me a favor and follow me, share this live session to somebody who might need this, and definitely tap it to make it like. Thank you, I really appreciate your support. Next question I have here is from top to bottom again. Sri, Aisma, give me a job. Hey Sri, I think I already answered your question. I'm gonna go to next. Hi, thank you for follow. Hi, thank you Aisma for sharing it. Yuzi, Sri, patience, dude, you keep spamming, repeating the same question. Thank you Yuzi for supporting. And the next one, cause you have no passion, you'll not get a job. Sri, I got an idea. You know what? Take that passion, the craziness on building the large complex project and reaching out to the people, networking in LinkedIn and the physical world. Put that same level of craziness and like a, what do you call this? Craziness, you will get a job, okay? I want you to shift this energy in where it needed. Okay, I believe you're gonna do that. Send me the update in a couple days. I was not even born 20 years ago. Okay, you are still young. That's cool. All right, now going to the next. Thanks, Easy, again for looking after and supporting me, helping me. Sri, oh no, sad. Okay, don't be sad. I was not even born 20 years ago. So you are still a teenager. Go build Vibe. Use Vibe coding to build the app, sell it, make money, learn entrepreneurship. That skill will always be valuable than technical skill. It's only if you are a teenager and you can afford to do that because you have support from family. Other than that, you need to go build your career. Next, Daniel, I wanna want to study data science AI master, what's your recommendation? Hey, anybody who is listening right now and planning to get into the industry, thank you Daniel for the question, very valid question. So data career, programming, sorry, let's say data career, development career, and cybersecurity career will be there for a bit fair amount of time there, few years gonna be there, yeah, but the way we work could be shifted. And if you are planning to study anything right now, guys, please make sure as part of your curriculum there is something at least AI connected there. You're gonna need to have AI skill, okay? And especially if you are studying right now, then you are getting ready according to the university for 2026 or 2027. Think about the current ratio of the job market, the AI evolution. So by the time you finish the degree, we cannot even literally imagine what will happen. So again, if you are in the process to get into the university, it doesn't really matter data career or the AI career, or sorry, software career or dev, make sure you have AI. And since you say AI, it's a great career path. Probably you can learn that. I'm assuming you are still young. You can start that, and then again, do not expect much practical implementation or hands-on skill from universities. You need to start separating 10 to 20 hours a week working on that. I hope that helps. Okay. The next one is, some of your messages came before I read it went. Maybe just join in live, because I'm using mobile to streaming. I can go and check the message. By the way, guys, he's one of the good student. So yeah. Okay, back to your question again, Daniel. I hope that helps you. Definitely okay, but please make sure you learn practical hands-on experience and skill and experience. Do you have a career path? If not, go to roadmap.com, roadmap.sh, and then look into the self-learning path. If not, let me know. I will send that. Actually, not. Let me send it to you guys just in case if somebody needs it. Here to provide value, so why not to do this, right? So I'm gonna pick up a data. Did you say data engineering or data science? Data science. Data analytics, data engineering. Data science is close to, I mean, data engineering, data science, that's slightly different. So I'm sending you in the chat, Daniel, the roadmap for AI and data science. This is based on the industry standard, but could be slightly different based on your location. Okay, anybody, again, if I were to start studying in university today, I would definitely look for AI included there. It will at least, again, not much expectation from them, but at least give you something along the way. All right, the Daniel, the self-learning path is in the comment below. The next one is Cornell. Hi Cornell, tips for getting into FANG companies. Yes, hi Cornell, great question. Some of my students trying to get into FANG as well. There's a few things. First thing first, in order to get into FANG company, there are two paths you can get into. One path is a summer, they call it summer intern or internship or graduate internship program. So basically those company opens up for the role for the recent graduate. If you are about to graduate your degree, because you must have either about to graduate the degree or recently graduated bachelor or master. So when they open, basically you type, let's say Facebook graduate program, let's say Google graduate program, you'll see the landing page information. You can apply for that. And usually the way it works is you have to go through a series of online tests. You need to be extremely good at data structure and algorithm. You don't really need to know how to build entire project. Become really good at data structure algorithm. They don't really care about programming language as well. You can pick up C++, Python, or even JavaScript is less common, because when you give a test, online test solving DSA problem, JavaScript tends to take longer time to execute, and it's gonna throw you out because of your execution. They look into time and space and time complexity. You might be thrown out due to the execution timeout. Yeah. So you need to be good at data structure algorithm. And if you are going through the intern path, it is possible while you are in the university, or maybe some company accepts more than 1 year of degree. Like, let's say if you are passed out last year, you can be still accepted. Otherwise, yeah, some small company outside the FANG, they accept up to 2 years of university old degree. Otherwise, you need to have a fresh university degree. That's one path. Another path is going as an employee. If you want to go as an employee, usually most of the time they look for at least 1 year of engineering role outside in the industry first. So that means you must be already working in the industry, otherwise it's going to be pretty much hard for you to get into there. And once you do that, those all FANG company have a career page, and they have actually given each stage of the interview. They have literally given everything that you need to know, or the training as well, how you should prepare for the interview, because they really want to attract talent, and they are giving every single thing you need to know. You need to go through that couple of behavior questions, leadership questions, and then interview loop for the technical question as well. So literally pick one company. If you try to do multiple, it might gonna be hard for you. Maybe you can pick two company, and then go through their career page, go through their something called interview loop training, and then become extremely good at data structure algorithm and system designing. Yeah, I have seen people practicing this for months. Sometimes it might take like 3 to 6 months or even a year to get it. I have seen people practicing for years, 2 years to get into the industry. So I hope that helps. The next question is Eva Kiran, how to get into AI from young age. Hi Kiran. Hey team, if you're watching this, can you please put the AC? It's getting hot. Thank you. I have like okay, Kiran, you are a young age, great man. When you are young, if you're already thinking about it, it's really great. Good on you. So what I have seen is, if you are still teenager, living with parents, or still studying, highly recommend start doing vibe coding to learn to build product and sell it. Like literally focus on maybe build a very small solution that helps your level of students doing specific task. Use vibe coding to build the application that actually does the work, able to collect the payment and sell it. So if you do that, you learn so much. I don't need to tell anything else. That's where I would start if I am still in my teenage, studying in school, and maybe I have support from parent. Okay, I hope that helps you, Kiran. You'll thank yourself later. And once you go ahead and get into this, you will basically find the way to, you know more what you need to know. No, that you are great. Thank you. Not many people says that, really. You are great for saying me that. Thank you, known. Scary thing, question mark. Sorry, I didn't get it. What is that? Please write me more in detail. I'm gonna go to the next. Let's see, anything on the YouTube? Nothing. Let's back to TikTok. Okay, the next one is Friday Finance. I have 7 years of background experience, back-end experience from bank in the US. मलाई त जब पाउन गाह्रो भएको छ ब्रो, peddling BS. The Friday Finance, I don't know how long you've been joining this. It takes 3 things to get the job, yeah? Especially if you are experienced person and if you are moving to new place. One more thing I want to let you guys is that if you have a lower side of the experience, you are more technical person, it's easy to get into the industry. If you are in the higher side of the experience, you no longer just a technician, not just a programmer. You are team leader, you are project leader, you are something to do with the lead and people skills. company will look into that. And again, if you are in the industry, guys, working for more than 5 years and then still closing and only closing the tickets, writing code, it's gonna hurt you when you move out. Okay, you need to learn to build people skill, learn to build leadership skills, and then learn to lead the team. And that will basically the gateway to your work. Your technical skill just the key to the market. Last time I helped my friend to get the job. I mean, of course, he was part of my employee, and the interview throughout the interview, they didn't even ask technical question. It was purely cultural fit, mindset, leadership, and things like that. And later on, company did background check to understand the technical skill level. So that's why again I'll go back to this EOC framework. You need an experience. In your case, Friday Finance, you have an experience in the backend, and you also need to know the technology stack, yeah, and another variation, visa and things. Then you need to really learn to network and get the job offer without applying it. Leverage the LinkedIn, and then interview skill. I believe once you are in the industry for long enough, you know how to get the interview. So if you are not getting the job, you are missing the second part, finance. You need to work on this, yeah, and have a look. Is there any other variation that is causing is your bottleneck? So you literally need to look through your job search strategy and see what is the bottleneck. Let me know. Let's on bottle like a unconstrain that bottleneck. More than happy to do that for you. So just want to know, when you say you have 7 years of backend experience, what tech stack was it, and how long is the gap right now? Longer the gap, more harmful for you. So you really need to take like a high speed to get into the job. And then I want to know what's your strategy to get the job. Are you just relying into the job search board, or you have another 6 different ways to get into the job? If you don't, then it's going to be hard, definitely. More than happy to suggest you. I would like to know more about you first. And if you don't want to share here, completely okay, bro. You can go to LinkedIn, find me, DM me. I'm more than happy to do whatever I can do to help you. Kiran, Melbourne, what uni good for AI? Hi Kiran, I have no idea about the universities and education and migration related question, guys. I'm not the right person. I'm only good, or I'm here for understanding the job market, because I know the Australian job market, the technology stack you need to know, career path and mindset, and how to get the job. So I've been helping people doing that a lot. So that's my expertise. Anything about the mindset, career path, building career, networking, please do ask. About migration and career education, I have no idea. Sorry about that, Kiran. And again, don't worry about like which college is good or not. Doesn't really matter. At the end, your degree doesn't really have much value in our industry. Yeah, focus on, if you really need to get, just which one has the latest updated curriculum. Just try to get the uni article. Just try to get the degree, but you need to work on yourself. By the way, guys, if you don't know, I take interview of software engineer. So a lot of you have a misconception, and some of you are struggling because you don't know the path here. That's why what I do is I invite real software engineer to share their entire process, how they get into the industry. Now you can go watch, and then you can listen from a real person who got the job. Maybe one day he or she was on the same place where you are right now. So that's how that's why I bring this real software engineer, take their interview, so that you guys get inspired and find the way. You model them so that you succeed in your career. After the live, find the Diary of a Developer podcast in YouTube and watch it. So then you don't have to do guesswork, or you don't have to listen from someone who never made the career and then trying to advise you something, or trying to take you out of your career path. So listen, real engineers, follow them, model them. You'll have a better career, especially if you're struggling. All right, the next question, guys. Let me take the water. Hey YSL, thank you for the follow. Thank you Eddie for the follow. Hey guys, if you are here listening for a while, if you are If you have been liking what you have here, heard from me, please make sure to follow and give me like. And please also do me a favor, share this live session to someone who may need this. I am here to provide value, support, and literally trying to become an accountable bro, because when I need it, I didn't have it. So I'm here to help you. Thank you for your support. I'm gonna go to next. That's next question comes from Kiran. Also, is contracting good in AI? When you say contracting, are you talking about the blockchain, or is it the job contract? Related to contract in the organization. Can you help me understand more, Kiran? Sri, I'm just trying to help you with your algorithm. Ha ha ha. Thank you, Sri. I mean, I already took that as a very positive thing, but again, you have energy, you have a craziness, utilize it for your career. Why not, bro? Or sister. Are you bro or sis? I believe you, bro, based on your message, but I could be wrong. Thank you for support. Yeah, guys, please do type it something if you like if you hate, you hate, but it will still help me with the algorithm, guys. And do me a favor that. And if you are planning to type, better type something you might have question around. Okay, going back to the next question. Aisman, thank you for promoting. Who created AI? Ooh, Uba. We need to literally go to 1960s. I think Geoffrey is the person who is known as the creator of AI, but it's like when you say AI, it's like very debatable question, very vast, very open-ended, opinionated question. Very hard to answer that. Maybe based on the what industry is saying, Geoffrey is the godfather of AI. Let's stick with it. Now interview jobs, AI is doing it. So what human being will do like people IT knows of? Uba, I think again there was an interview of Geoffrey itself when the Stephen Bartlett asked him what should people learn so that they have a job, and he said learn plumbing. Okay, guys, this is how I see the replacement of AI. We are all worried about AI gonna replace the job. But I'm really happy that AI gonna come and do all the jobs so that we don't have to do the job. Think about that. If you can get a food to eat, if you can get a place to live, and if you can have a lifestyle that you wanna live with very little expenses, because everything is done by machine and the cost for everything gonna come so low that you only have a time for entertainment. Once you have that life, this I believe this is what we're hearing, unless AI has this self-awareness and they wants to retaliate with us. Other than that, I'm very positive this is gonna happen. Maybe in our lifetime that we will have a abundant time for what you wanna do, not worrying about the job. So I would love to have that type of life. And guys, let the AI go, become the best it can be, and let it do the work. Until then, let's see what we can do to help AI to become that person. So that's my way of thinking, and I'm very positive about it. But until then, we need to cast the web. We need to learn to get the job done, and we need to work to earn to live. So that's my take on that. I hope you can completely disagree with that. It's personal preference or thinking or vision. So anybody agrees to that? Anybody wants to have that kind of feature? Just say yes in the comment. Later on when I come down, I'll see how many of you gonna align with my vision. Okay, next one is scared. Are you scared? Help desk versus software engineer. Software engineer all time. Help desk will be replaced before software engineers. Do you think will AI fear for everybody job interview? Well, like people are the worse when it comes to fairness. I think machine will do better job than human. I'll give that credit to machine or AI for that. Uha. Shak, nice to see you again. Hello. Thanks for coming back again. Okay, my message just jumped. Let me scroll up again to catch some of you. And meanwhile, guys, if you are here new and finding some value, please make sure to follow me, help me grow. I'm literally in a process to, guys, I'm in a mission to create 1 million engineer, 10,000 entrepreneur. You guys are my path. So help me reach my goal so I can help you reach yours. Deal? Okay. The next one is a NDND. I think we had a discussion before as well, I believe. If not, again, or if not, welcome. I'll start an internship with a little company that is selling doors as a data reporter with SQL. Is it good? Yeah, I think this is good. I see you are definitely working on reporting tools, SQL. Now, when it comes to that internship, are you be doing as a developer or you will be working as a data analyst? So you basically, guys, when you are doing internship and if you have option, what I want you to do is that after finishing the internship or when I get work in there after the internship, what job role do you want to actually work? You know, like a specific job title. So make your internship task around it. Try to create some achievement around that so that when you put in the resume next time, you can say, I built a dashboard that saved 20 hours my boss time. So you are really experienced data analyst, for example. Does that make sense? Or I build internal tools that automates XYZ using AI RAG system that have save X thousand amount for the company. You see, it shows you are a really good software engineer. So guys, if you know exactly what you're doing, just make sure you do something to showcase your achievement in the resume. If you're not sure, because sometimes when you get into the smaller company, good or bad, good thing, you get to learn more. That means you learn more. Bad thing is probably you don't have much mentor to help you, so you need to grind yourself. So whenever you are in the special that small side of company, do the work around something you want to showcase in the future so that you get the job. I hope that helps you. NDND, and yes, SQL is a database that's pretty popular. Definitely is good. So just take my word what I said and then make things around that. It will really help you. It will probably even help you to become one of the best worker in the company, and ask your boss if there is a chance to get the job after the internship. Some company may say maybe if we have something, or maybe based on your performance. And then if they say that, it's really good sign you might have a job right there after the internship. So I want you to work like uh, their real employee and outperform their current employee on your task. If you do that, they will have a FOMO letting you go. There you go, you have a job. Okay, always do your best, guys, regardless. Shaq, getting into help desk is easier though. Thanks. Are you is great for supporting? Are you? Yes, it is easier than in the no growth. Thank you, guys. Guys, have a conversation between each other as well. Okay, if you are bored listening to me. Mr. B, hello, Dai. Hi, Mr. B. I think we also had a communication before. Blib, welcome. Oatmeal, any advice for international student looking for relevant IT working experience? Hi, Oatmeal, that's what exactly I do as part of my day-to-day life, 7 days a week, trying to help international IT student or local IT student get into the industry. So most of the time, what is holding international IT student back from getting the job is number one, mindset, not getting their mindset ready, saying they could get the job and they deserve one and they can. Second thing, the family, friend circle, or whoever they are surrounding with is not actually working in the tech industry and not being able to be a good guide for them. That's why I'm here to do this live. And third thing is, if you really want to get into the industry as an IT professional, here's you need to do first. Number one thing, you need to come up with a job title, what you want to work as. If we just say IT, it's a vague, it's just the industry. First, we need to come up with the job title. Maybe you want to say support or networking or programmer, software engineer, AI automation developer, AI engineer, data. So it's okay, I'll not talk about the specific role. Even though, guys, my job ready program paid course is related to coding and AI, but I want to give a clear information. I want to give a raw information so that you get unbiased advice. Yeah. So this is what I would do in order to find out what work I should be doing it after or relevant to the IT study for international IT student is that I want to know, because most of the IT students I know, they want to also build the PR pathway with the work experience. That means what we need to know is what Australian government want. That means people who is working on their field. That means you need to know what are the job title that falls inside a skill occupational list. You can be qualified by Australian Computer Society when you do your assessment of your degree. So you want to know that first. If you don't know, completely okay. 90% students don't even know that. If you didn't know, just let me know. You know now. Okay. Second thing you need to do is contact your course coordinator or your immigration agent and say, hey, what are the job titles I should be planning my career in so that I can build my PR pathway. Once you have that 3 to 5 job titles, then you want to look for which job titles has the most job pool open out there. And then here's most of the IT students do the mistake. They may have learned something in the past or have heard somebody doing something and they will stick with that. When it comes to choosing that job part, we need to look into what is most in demand, what companies are looking for, not what I like to do. What I like to do comes later. But first you need to get into the industry. That's why you need to look into the most job pool. Which job title has it? You need to come up with 2 or 3. And based on that, well, you have a job title, they are most in demand. On the top of that, you need to look into, based on your personal circumstances, which job is more easy to get into. Especially as an international student, there are many barriers. So we need to come up with that job title. And we're going to pick 1 or 2 very closely related job titles. Then only we're going to start learning path. If it is a programmer AI career, we already have a path. Anybody want to join it? Otherwise, I can provide that to you too. Or we will find that path. It's easy to find that. And then you need to start learning, building projects, building your authority in the LinkedIn. Then you're going to get the job. And this will take at least 6 months to 1 year. So if you are currently in the university, it is the best time to start getting yourself ready. Don't wait until you're gonna finish your course. It's too late. I created one video the other day, say international IT students have a fire on hair problem, but they are ignoring. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Because it will take you 3 to 6 months to become job ready. On the top of that, it will take you another 3 to 6 months to actually land the job, because landing job itself a process. And then by the time you apply for a job, if you don't have 1 year plus working right in Australia, you're not going to get the job. That means you need to start preparing yourself 2 years before the visa time. That is the best time, best case. So that's why I don't know how to put this information out there. People don't want to hear me and then they regret later. Please God help me to take this message to every single IT student so that they make a better choice. Because guys, in the past, because of the wrong advice, I have suffered so much, so that I literally had to go back home because I got my visa cancelled twice, got 28 days return notice, and I had to leave the country. Touch wood, thanks my ex-boss who helped me. Yeah. And then of course I had a good mindset, I had a skill that helped me to save me. But I don't want anybody to suffer like that. That's why I come here to provide the information, try to help answer the raw and valid question. I mean, raw and unfiltered answer, and trying to help the community. So guys, that's why I really need your help. Please help me take my message out there. Try to share with somebody who needs it. I hope that that you guys gonna do me a favor, and make sure you follow me. If you don't, I have so many stories to share with you. All right, going back to the question again. So next question is, let's wrap up with the oatmeal. I think oatmeal, I answered your question. I hope that really helps you, and anybody who is currently studying, I hope that provides the proxy information for you as well. All right, I'm moving to next. Hey, oatmeal, if I have confused you with any specific topics, please do follow up question. I'm going to go to next. Aniruddha, thank you for follow. G, thank you for follow. Gurnai, thank you for follow. And Joey, thank you for follow. DCDE Barber, thank you for follow. Guys, I'm not looking here, means I'm reading the comment in my desktop because it's easy to look into, but I can still see you guys there. Okay, I'm not basically ignoring you. Thank you for understanding that. Okay, next one, Ronnie Too Fresh. No one has money from vibe. No one has money from vibe coding. What are you on about? Ronnie, I really didn't get the question. Hey, nah, blood's just yapping. Bro, I really didn't get your question. Are you talking about nobody have make money from vibe coding? If that's the question, I can give you many example. Um, yeah, I think you haven't explored the industry much. You haven't looked into the news much. If the question is different, then please reiterate the question. And you also have says blood's just yapping. Well, if you find this is yapping, then you feel free to leave. There is no hard feeling. And who knows me, who have been here, they know the value I'm providing. Again, it's okay. You can type me more things. It will help me with uh, my algorithm. So, but I'm still gonna read some of the comment you have written. Let's see what's next. Okay, Sak saying, Ronnie Too Fresh, best 44, the solo founder who built 80 million AI star. Okay, well, look, thanks Sak for helping me. We really don't need to prove somebody is not agreeing with that. Let them do the market research first. If they don't know, then we are here to help providing the path. Okay, next. Daniel, okay, I want to practice too much before I start mastering. Thank you. Thank you, Daniel. I hope you got value. Please let other people know this is really valuable session and we are here to help. Um, I'm glad that you're gonna do that, but most of the time, Daniel, what happens? We get carried away with the life. Make sure you build your calendar first. Block at least 2 hour session per day or whenever you can do, how many days you can do. Have at least 2 hours block of time for practicing. Okay, that will give you really good snowball effect. And I really want to know your progress. Come time to time and say hello and share it. And when you get stopped, ask question. Ronnie to phrase establish companies with real stakes will never rely on vibe coding or agentic model. Well, I think how many percent of the company that falls under the established real estate stakes? And there is a world called B2B and there is a world called B2C. I'll let you do the research. I think I don't need to prove you. I'll let you do that. But if you have any question, let me know. And let me know what you actually do as part of the career. Maybe I'll learn something from you as well. Sorry, can I join this live? What for? I don't even know you. Guys, yes, I will eventually do live co-hosting in the future, but with the person who actually have the expertise in the industry and can provide the value. Okay, guys, if you are one of them, and if you are your intention to provide pure value and have a experience, send me a message. Let's have a talk and see what we can do for each other. Because I'm here to provide value. Anybody comes to provide value, definitely I'm going to involve them. All right, the next one, Karma SC. I'm on TR visa, planning a trade course in WA, Western Australia. If I have a master, will it affect PR eligibility? Great question, Karma, but unfortunately, I won't be able to answer this question because I'm not migration agent. However, I have invited migration agent tomorrow 6 p.m. Please come back in live. He will be joining me live and you can ask question and he will be the right person to ask anything related to migration and education. Guys, please either go to my profile and see there is a video about this announcement, and I have even created Google form. You guys can leave the question. Otherwise you can basically come tomorrow and ask question. I'll more than happy to take your question, but at this time I won't be able to provide. Thank you for understanding. Sami, welcome back. Nice to see you, Sami. I really love to see the regular attendees here. Thank you for coming again, Sami. How to build portfolio, sir? You can, if you use vibe coding, it will just create in a minute, not minute, at least an hour. But I really want you to do this. Either you'll do hard coding using maybe React or Next.js to create the portfolio website, or vibe code and then use that as a sample and then recreate with the hard code, or do hard coding first and then use vibe coding to recreate that. Do one of each so that you have both skills. And everybody should have at least portfolio website in this days. So if you don't know technical stuff, vibe code, build a website. It's so simple nowadays. But if you are planning to build a career around it, then you need to know a little bit of technical depth. Aishma, thank you for support again. Hey guys, if you have been liking this session and if you are not following me yet, can you please do me a favor? Follow me so that I know I'm providing value. And hey guys, thank you so much. I just see we have crossed 10,000 likes. Thank you so much. I was hoping but not expecting. I think you guys have done amazing support to me. Thank you again. Thank you. The reason, the reason I really want this more like and then share is that helps me to reach out more people. That means I get to serve more people. That's the main goal. Thank you. Can I enroll? Ponti, nice to see you again. Yes, you can enroll. Hi, Ponti. Hey guys, if anybody, again, this is just out of the topics. If anybody needs to enroll our job ready program, simply go to Dented Code or contact us or even DM me and we'll guide you through. Thank you. The next one is Protono V40N. I have question. Please write it down in the comment. I will eventually get to your question as well. Guys, do not rush. I will get into that and I will not close the live session until I reach to the bottom of the question. Speaking to that, it's been quite a while since I go live. I think I need to speed up answering your question. But I don't want to end without answering all of your questions. So let's speed up. So Pronton, I have a question. Sure, I'm gonna get into that. Joy Ice T. Sometimes names are so tricky. Joy Ice Tree. How can I be a bro? I need money. Hey bro, there is many ways you can make money. I want to really share one quick story about it. Yeah, guys, I think it might be helpful for you. So in the past, when I came in Australia for the first time in 2008, it was extremely hard to get a job because of the global financial crisis. Because I had friends around me who was working in kitchen and cleaning and things like that, so I got job, of course, in cleaning. Yeah, that's why they say, tell me your 5 friends, I'll tell you future. You are the average of your 5 friends. Of course, I had to survive. I got it. I never regret that, but I did my best on that job as well. So how you do one thing, you do everything. So later I realized that even in the cleaning, there are different roles that have a lowest pay and highest pay. And somebody whom I knew at that same time, they told me later, used to do the job that they get paid for $50 an hour. Well, while I was working for literally less than $20 an hour. So if you want money and you don't have additional time, upskill yourself on the same job role you are doing. See who is above you. I think it is more easy to get into that above role than getting into the new role, and then get more paid. So as soon as you have more money, then you reduce your workout or reduce other work and then utilize that extra board time yourself to upskill and get into the high paying job. Always think about how can I get highest pay of your hours. If I was, let's say, if I was to do, let's say, just cleaner, basic cleaner, I might get a $20 an hour. Maybe if I'm a glass cleaner hanging outside the building, I might get $50, $60 an hour. That's another skill. So always think about what is the next level thing you can do on your current role. That's the easiest way to legally make money. I know. Otherwise, build the product, sell it. Or if you're extremely good at communication, there is something called commission-based sales. You can get pretty much anywhere, and look for something called high ticket closer or setter. Get into those ecosystem, and then when you get to sell some product, you have really good commission coming. So yes, those are the thing I know, which is a legal way of making good money in short period of time. Right, I'm gonna go and scroll past, not scroll, somehow it just went all the way up again. I want to go down and then see what is the next question. Nothing in the YouTube yet. Going back to Joy Iced Tea, I hope that helps you. Please have this mindset that nobody will call us to say, hey, I have a spare money to give you. Nobody really gonna call you to say, hey, I have a spare time, I wanna help you. So protect your time, utilize that time to make money. I think that's the starting point, I would say. Ronnie Too Fresh, I think you should have a conversation with me out. It'll be good for your viewers. Well, let's find out in the future. Okay, so Ronnie, send me connection in the LinkedIn. Okay, can I? And by the way, Ronnie, if you or anybody who is here don't know, I also do a podcast called The Diary of a Developer, where I actually invite a real software engineer and ask them to share their journey, so that aspiring engineers, developers get inspiration from them and model them to succeed. Maybe see if you are a right fit for the podcast. Maybe we can talk about that, Ronnie. Protonovo, can AI help make money in the future? I think AI already helping make money to many people, but how, like, in what term are you saying? Is AI gonna print the money, or because nowadays a lot of companies is using AI as part of their business, and people using that tool to make money. Look at all the AI tools like Base44, Aishma was sharing before, ChatGPT, how much they are earning. It's $1 billion industry. This is all because of AI, isn't it? AI, yes, will help to make money, but we need to come up with the specific solution using AI. Okay, I'm gonna go to next question. Protono, I hope that helps. Ollie Gold Trader. Wow, do you really do gold trading? They say it's really good money, but in the long term. Share me more about it. Yeah, at one point in my life, I wanted to do trading, and later on, I didn't really enjoy it. So yeah, I aspire people does trading. Okay, thank you for Ali, Gold Trader. Thank you, Chulkar, for following. Thank you, Otmil, for following. Thank you, Joyce Single, for follow. Print F, la la la, A. What's your job? Hi, Print. My job is to help IT students go from not knowing anything to become a professional software and AI developer, and help them land the job in shortest period possible in Australia, plus helping small to medium companies put software and AI solution in their company to solve their problem and make more money. So that's my job title. For more detail, you can find me in LinkedIn, Prem Acharya. You'll see the face. And yeah, you can find all detail about me. Thank you for asking, Aisma. Everybody, please follow me. Yes, thank you, Aisma, for keep supporting me. Rojina, namaskar, Hajur. Namaskar, Rojina Paudel. Thank you for namaskar. Hey, that's cool, na? Thoughts on immigration in Australia? They're like, in terms of how to get in, or in terms of immigrants itself in Australia. I don't want to talk about that, otherwise it might sound like, if I say I love immigrants, Australian don't like me. If I say I don't like immigrants, I am part of the immigration. And so I think Australia need more talent and more resources that comes from immigration. So I am very, very supportive to immigration process, but we just have to fix the process though. Tell me about your thought on it. Ronnie to Fresh. Yeah, sure. You're reading the comments really late. I'm a software engineer for years. I am, by the way, guys, if you're writing the comments, I'm going taking the comment from top to bottom in the sequential order. So if you have written one comment and then there are 10 comment and then one, then the next comment will come to the after the 10 one, because I don't want to miss anybody's comment here, because people are coming here asking me questions, trusting me. So I want to make sure I provide enough value to them before I move to next one. Please guys have patience until I get to the next one. All right, next question. Samir PDL says, bro, can I get PR working BP? Great question, Samir. I'm not migration agent though. I won't be able to answer that, but I have a migration agent guest coming tomorrow live. So make sure you come tomorrow, join me live and ask this question to your migration agent. Maybe they'll able to answer that question. Next, Sudeep, thank you for follow, Sudeep. The postman, hypothetically, what's the max amount of 20 years old you could take in hand to hand compact? Oh, is that the what? Hypothetically, based on the strongest man alive, or you're asking me myself? I That's very tricky. By the way, guys, if you guys don't know, I am from martial art background. Just letting you know, have won some, yeah, gold medal in the past, but not now. So just that's for the just for the context. The postman. How many have you done? Uh, Really hard to answer that, and probably because it's 12 years old, minority age bracket. Maybe I don't want to answer that question to you, because they're too young for that. Yeah, maybe change the age group and then tell me your intake. I'll love to know. Okay, let's go back to before I move to next one. Have you watched the John Wick? How many does he takes down? Anybody have idea? John Wick. Okay, moving to next one. Bully delay again. The next one is the bully delay again, saying, what do you think of Ken News new album will fit anyone? Sorry guys, I'm gonna only focus on the career related question about AI and IT. Let's focus in there because I'm here to provide value and a lot of people just coming for that. And if it is something related to fun, let's do that, but let's not distract it more. um Gonna go to next one. Reply to TikTok inbox, thank you. Serafina, sure Serafina, whenever I got time. When did you send me message? I'll have a look. I was extremely busy today, guys. Sometime my actual inbox have access, I mean my team has access to inbox. Sometimes they reply on my behalf, sometimes I go myself, but if they don't know how to reply, they wait for me probably. If you have send me some message, then I'll definitely go and check it. Ronnie to phrase, if you can talk about the advice you give out and have it questioned, it is really worth it. Uh, if you can't talk about the advice you give out and have it questioned, is it really worth it? I don't know what you're talking about. No idea, Ronnie. Can you explain me in more detail? I didn't get it. The next one, I got into cybersecurity without coding. That's great. Guys, there is one example. Kernel Chaos saying he got into cybersecurity without coding. So literally in cybersecurity, there are three category of the roles, and I think you should have come yesterday. Somebody was asking, can I get into cybersecurity without coding? I said absolutely yes. Usually, as a cybersecurity role, you are like a hacker who does coding, and then above that, you are like a monitor and logging, and then above that, strategist and planner. So, what's your title calls, Cornell? I'd love to know. But again, you don't need to know how to code. There are different responsibilities within the cybersecurity role. Uh, and then, yeah, you could be fit on that. That's definitely possible. And congratulations. How to RPL for bachelor IT engineer in Australia without experience. How to RPL? What is RPL FA? Let me have a look. RPL meaning recognize of the prior learning. You mean recognition of prior learning? RPL, looking paralleling for the bachelor IT engineering in Australia without experience. Hi FA, could you please help me explain that RPL? I didn't get the ring. Click there. Definitely, I'll answer your question if you could help me understand. Without experience, and if you're just asking about, I think, you know what, I will not assume any question. I think I'll wait for you to write more. Why can't you talk to a software engineer, bro? You are even, I don't think you are even good software engineer. You are keep like trying to take your conversation into negative connotation. If you want to talk, I said send the message in the LinkedIn. Yeah, so I don't even know you yet. You don't even have like a really good name there. I don't see your profile properly. How can I trust you? Send me detailed information. I'll more than happy to invite you. Yeah, try to get the attention. Try to provide the value, bro. I'm here. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, thank you for understanding. I would assume you would appreciate industry advice and clarity against what some of your sentence are. Then do your own live session, bro, if you really want to provide the value. Yeah, how about that? Thank you. Thank you, Humphrey, for following. Sorry guys, I just don't want to get distracted, but again, I'm here to provide value, guys. Again, if you have just tuning in, guys, and if you are currently studying IT, recent graduate, career switcher, or you have overseas experience and struggling to land the job in Australia, guys, I have helped hundreds of IT students go from not knowing anything to land the job, regardless whether they have a part-time work right or full-time work right, whether they knew anything or not. I have helped them. I have interviewed many software engineers. I have myself in the industry for over 20 years of coding experience, more than 13 years of software development experience in Australia, building 5+ startup from ground up and helping young startup founders since last 2 years, mentoring them. So I have wealth knowledge about the Australian market and industry. So please feel free to ask any question you may have it, and more than happy to share. Right, I'm gonna go with the next one. Ronnie two phrase. Okay. Here I'm here. I would like to have a conversation with him. I can watch podcast anytime. Yes, Ronnie, if you want to have, for sure, please write it down. I'm not inviting you in the podcast right now live if you are trying to, because again, I don't know you yet and I don't know what value you're going to provide. Yeah. So we should first, how about we build the relation outside and see. And you are literally saying such a damaging advice. You are literally taking everybody's time here. Right now, there are 52 people, including you. Every minute I'm here to trying to explain your negativity is costing everybody time. Are you understanding that, bro? Again, I say send me the DM. We will talk. Try not to get that wrong negativity here. If you don't like the thing I said, say it about that. Don't just generalize it. Okay. Here we are literally here to trying to help people change their career. Guys, can you please advise him what he should do in the message? And by the way, I'm just letting his message come in because that helps me with the algorithm, and I'm okay. But again, I don't want to waste somebody else's time. Thank you for understanding, guys. All right, the next question is Lakshman Sharma. How is AI in Australia? Is the good industry? Hey Lakshman, in Australia, AI is rapidly adapting, but currently, if we look into the market, people are trying to use AI agents to streamline the internal company processes and internal companies' repetitive tasks. And some companies have started adapting AI to generate the code as well. So the in rule of thumb is that no matter which career you are in right now, you just wanna basically stack AI skill on the top of what you're doing. See, like I have this word saying that, can you use AI to automate your task and try to replace yourself, so that you replace somebody else who does the similar job, but you save yourself. Yeah, AI market is really growing in Australia, but currently it's like a lot about automation using low code. But you will see a lot of job opening next year around AI full stack engineers, because the capacity of AI is so high and the company adoption is still low, and it's not filled because there is not enough engineer to fill that, and company are skeptical to adapt it because they don't know the the challenge and issues that might come in. So it's gonna be really it's a great time to get into the industry right now. I hope that helps, Lakshman. So when you say AI, like we need to specialize, like which industry are you in. Actually, yeah, what industry are you in, like what job do you do actually, and what part of your role is, and then we can discuss about what path of the AI you should be going into. All right, the next one, comment coming from, okay, where is that, okay. Okay, thanks Humphrey for following. I'm gonna just scroll and then, okay, check another message. Okay, I think it just went up. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna come back. Okay, Lakshman. I think Lakshman, I hope you got the information. Please let me know what career are you right now and what career do you want to get into. So that's why we need to plan the AI career. Shak says, ignore the haters, sir. They are jealous. It's fine. Don't worry. At least we get like a support for our algorithm. You know, more comments, the better for the algorithm. So that's why I'm enjoying that part. Okay, Lakshman Sharma, we need. Okay, Hridaya says, we don't have a companies driving AI unlike US. Yeah, it's being used lightly. Yes, just to support Hridaya, in Australia, there is one company called Relevance, which is the very ahead in the world in terms of AI. It creates automation, especially working the voice agent. And there was something called one of my students was working on that company. I will not say the name of the company. There are not many company that is driven with with the AI SaaS based company like in USA. But yes, USA is far more advanced, or there is a more use case in USA than in Australia because of the population and use case. But Australia is trying to catch up with it. Okay, so oh, where did it go? Okay, the next question, Hriday, yeah, it sounds like you are in tech as well, little bit. Share me about yourself. Maybe we have some insight from you, Hriday, if you don't mind sharing. All right, the next one is I'm going straight, ignoring the Ronnie for now because he's just stealing time. I'm gonna go to the Horng Eater. Sorry if I pronounce your name incorrectly. Is cybersecurity still worth pursuing in Australia in general, or general overall? As far as I know the industry from decades and what I can see in the future, yes, the three role is part of the soft side of the skills. The data roles, security roles, and dev role will be there for few years definitely, but eventually data and dev role will merge in the future, because the best part of the dev and data role can be automated using AI. But cybersecurity, yes, definitely some part will be like automated using AI. It's like we can skip it. Definitely worth pursuing. But if you are international IT student, I haven't seen anybody who got the cybersecurity role doesn't have a PR or citizen. You may want to consider that part if you are international IT student or don't have a PR. If you have a PR or citizen, definitely worth pursuing it. But again, in cybersecurity itself have a different category of the job, you need to find out like which line you'll be fitting. And by the way, guys, if you need a cybersecurity path as well, let me quickly send it to you. Learning path. I'm on the roadmap.sh. This guy have done amazing job listing what is going on in the industry based on that career path. So for the wrong eater and also Mr. Still torn between, and also Simkhada, I'm just gonna send the path for the cybersecurity path. That's what you need to have it in. And again, cybersecurity have a pure tech skills role to very soft and strategist skill role and in between. So the best thing would be you want to find out what you want to become, what's your strength, and then get into the LinkedIn and reach out few people who is currently working in the industry for next for maybe like 2 to 3 years. So find 3-4 people who have 2-3 years of experience, and then look into their profile and even get into their message and say, hey, I'm trying to get into this, I have a doubt, would you mind providing me some resources? I think they will help you as well. So I'm gonna go to the next what is that? Young eater, I hope that helps you. Mr. Simkhada, come from Master of Science. I believe MS means Master of Science. Cybersecurity is still torn between my digital marketing experience and new cybersecurity. Hey, Mr. Simkhada, if you have like a really, you are extrovert and you love talking to people and you have some little bit of entrepreneurship, I would choose digital marketing with AI, helping company get lead cheapest dollar possible. That will make you a millionaire, not the billionaire. I don't know about that because I haven't become one yet, but I can tell about millionaire. So digital marketing is huge scope. That if you are just planning to look for safe work, 9 to 5 lifestyle, a cybersecurity path is great. And if you have a PRN citizen, definitely that's okay to go with it, safe career path. But if you are more extrovert career, you believe more like an entrepreneur, you are okay to hustle. So digital marketing with AI and ads, yeah, not just the general digital marketing with in terms of the leads, and just get into that, and that will pay you more in the future. And if you happen to go into cybersecurity, I already sent you the link, I already tell you what to do. If you plan to go to digital marketing, tell me, I will send, DM me, I'll send some resources. Use that resources to build your career. Anyway, let me know. Don't stick too much just thinking about it. Take action. Just look into pros and cons, personality, and start taking action. Okay, otherwise I have seen far more student spending time just thinking about what they want to do, and then they are just missing the boat. Guys, if you are in the between like Mr. Simkhada, write down pros and cons, take one action, and then only spend your available time on that part of the career. In 1 to 2 months, you'll figure out whether this is for you or not. You'll learn a lot, and then if needed, switch it. If not, continue, because otherwise you're going to spend another 6 months just becoming that confused person. I have seen many, so I really wish you won't be for that long. So anyway, let me know how you go. Okay, Mr. Simkhada, I'm gonna be here, so I hope you find that valuable information. All right. Yan Eater followed the host. Thank you, Yan Eater. Hey guys, if you are just tuning in here, and if you have found really valuable information, please do follow me, share me, do like, and then yeah, let anybody who may need this. Thank you. Deep K follows the host. Thank you, Deep. Thank you, Tang Nang TN. Thank you, Deep K, for sharing the live. Thank you. Thank you, number 7 with the green puzzle piece, for following. Thank you. Whew. Finally, I reached to the bottom of the question. Hey guys, I think I've been going live for a while. It's almost 7:39, so a bit of hungry as well. If you guys again need any advice or if you are, or if you know somebody who is currently studying IT, recent graduate, have overseas experience or planning to switch the career, and they have no idea, they are confused, they're lost, they have no idea where to start, and they don't have time to figure that out, please send my profile to them. Tell them I go live and answer their question. Already many of the people who have joined live have found their purpose, found their path, and I'm here to purely provide raw, unfiltered, fearless information, as you guys already know that. And it's gonna definitely help you at some point. And once you have the information, just don't stick with that information. Go test with other people, ask other people, and then say, I come up with this kind of decision based on this framework or this reason. What do you think? And then you might find something really valuable, and you'll build a career. And I wish you all the best, and I hope you'll have a great career soon. And one more thing I always say, and I'm gonna say it again, is that every single of you deserve the better career, and career is waiting for you. Doesn't mean that people will come and give it to you. You need to fight for it. When I say fight, you need to put effort on it. Start taking action today. Do something every day that takes you close to your job or career, starting from figuring out what you want to become. All right, guys, with that saying, if you haven't followed, again, please do follow me, share my profile to your friends, family, anybody who needs this. Other than that, I will see you. Oh, there's one more question. I'm gonna quickly answer that and then move away, run away. Avi, you just asked last question, so I was about to leave. I don't want to leave without answering questions. So, community service worker, welfare worker, एउटै हो. Avi, I'm really sorry, that is not my area of expertise. Come tomorrow live session, I'll have migration agent who probably gonna help you with that. I hope that helps you. Thank you again, guys, for joining me. I will see you tomorrow. Take care. Have a good night. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye for now.